Hey guys, my name is Sammy. I'm a classical Pilates teacher. If you're new, welcome to my channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you are notified of all the new workouts and tutorials and information to come on Pilates. It's March, so that means it's March Madness, and every single day in March, I go over each exercise in Joe Pilates' original order. The order does matter. Each exercise warms you up for the next. I'll be going over it with this book called Return to Life. It is a great mat manual for you to have at home. He gives pictures of the setup and the actions and the verbiage. It can be a little confusing, so that's why I'm going over it. I hope you get your own copy and go over your copy with my video. The link for this book is in the description box below. It costs you nothing extra to buy from there, but of course it helps me out. So I'd, of course, appreciate it. And anyways, let's get going. So it's day 17, and that brings us to the shoulder bridge. And here are his pictures. And let's read through it. So pose 1, take position illustrated. Yesterday, I did show a transition of going from scissors and bicycles into shoulder bridge. Now, if you just come all the way down and reset, that is how this starts. So take position illustrating. He's lying on his back, hands by his side with his knees bent. It looks like in the pictures, his feet are hip distance parallel. Now, what I learned is start there, but you can bring them all the way together for more of a challenge. I mean, we'll read and see what he says. So then pose 2, raise body on upper arms, elbows, shoulders, neck, head, with both feet flat on mat or floor. So it doesn't seem like he says, but they are separated in this. He's on his arms, elbows, shoulders, neck, head, with both feet flat on mat or floor. So he's going from here to here. So head, shoulders, hands, and the hands are turned out here. I'm sure we're about to read through that, but I'm just showing you the picture that he shows. Now, there's 2 ways that you could do this. You can do it here, but he really wants your hips up, opening up the front of the hip and making sure that your back is also where it should be and not sinking. So this way is more for strength in the back of the legs, and this way is more to help your postural positions and spine. Let's continue reading. Doesn't mean the back of your legs and glutes are not supposed to be engaged, so keep that in mind. Grasp waist firmly with both hands as illustrated, so I just showed you that. And then pose 3, inhale slowly, raise right leg forward and upward to upright position. So he goes out to go up. Remember, I hope you saw that video in Swan Dive where I said there really is no up or down. There's only out to go up and out to go down. And toes pointed forward and downward. Pose 4, exhale slowly, lower right leg forward and downward without bending knee and with knee locked. So he goes out to go up on his inhale, and then he goes exhale and lowers that leg. Thrust chest upward and outward as far as possible, illustrated in the pose. So the reason for that cue is that as the leg goes down, that leg usually wants to drag your chest with it. And he wants you to find balance and go in 2 directions. So as the leg goes down, you're thrusting your chest up so that your leg does not take your chest with it. Then pose 3, inhale slowly, raise left leg forward and upward. So he's saying all the same things, he's just switching legs. Note, repeat left leg and right leg movement 3 times. Caution, pose 3, toes pointed, knees lock, right leg, press foot firmly downward on mat or floor as each leg is lowered and chest thrust out. So you're not losing your standing leg. Let's go through this, and then I'll go through some modifications and some variations maybe. Let's do it. And I'm gonna take my socks off for this. You're really not supposed to wear socks when you do Pilates, guys. The sticky ones, fine, especially if you go to a class and they're trying to keep it clean, but really this is like a barefoot thing. So you do want your knees as bent as possible. It depends on how healthy your knees are. So if you can get your fingertips to touch your heels, great, and you're parallel. But if you have to be out here because your knees won't allow it, then that's fine too. Okay, so he's about hip distance, which is like 2 fists between your feet and your knees. A lot of people think their hips are much wider than they are. We're talking hip bone distance. And then I have to kind of look at my feet, make sure I'm not super turned out, because sometimes I can't tell. You often feel pigeon-toed when you're parallel. Now he lifts up and he puts his hands under him, okay? And he's lifting his chest. Now, what he doesn't really do is walk his elbows in to make it comfortable. So he's just hands by his sides, up, and he's there. Find weight in the head, the shoulders, and the elbows. And at first I was feeling it in my lower back. And then when I found that balance, it took it out of my lower back. Then he goes, inhale out to go up and exhale to go down. And he thrusts his chest out. So he goes, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. I'm going to do one more just to show. And then he puts it back down. And then he goes, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, and then he puts it back down, and then you'll reach your arms and you'll take your spine back down. Modifications. So you can take your spine up this way, and sometimes lifting so high is not really feasible for everybody. They can't get their hips up there yet. So you can just have your hands down. Make sure as you lift though, that your knees are going forwards versus this way. So you want your knees to go towards your toes without taking your chest with it. So you're lifting your chest and sending your knees forwards. And now pressing down through your feet, head and shoulders and arms is where you're going to find equal balance. And then you can start by just picking up a foot and putting it back down. Maybe that's enough for you. And then how I learned to start people, which I don't know if Joe ever did that, but I'm classically trained, so we're going to go with it. You're going to lift and reach that leg up, then you kick and you reach, and you don't go so far down. And this way. Inhale, exhale, and you will lift your chest. Inhale, exhale, lift that leg up, bend, and put it down. And then the other leg will go up, and you'll go kick and reach. And you want to try to keep your hips square. This is a lot more work on your lower leg. And kick and reach. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, and put it down. The more you focus on balance between the head, the shoulders, and the arms, the more your hips will automatically square off. Now, another modification would be, again, to use the foam roller, just like I gave you as a possible modification for your scissors and your bicycles. This is in the description link below. So, of course, please buy from there if you're going to buy one. And you'll lie onto your back. And caution, don't do this on a raised mat. If you're ever propping yourself up on something rolly, do it on the ground. Do as I say, not as I do. I keep saying that. Now, you'll put your pelvis on there. And again, you don't want to be so far back here. You want, or this way, that doesn't feel good. You want to be where your pelvis feels strong and anchored and neutral. And then you're going to lift your chest towards your chin. So I'm not going this way. I'm going this way. So like put your boobies on your chin. And then you can go this way and try to still activate this leg. Pull the heel and glute together on this side. Activate the back and press it down. So, and then you'll go inhale, exhale, and that's where you can thrust the chest more. And then you'll go inhale, exhale, and again, inhale, exhale, and put it down. And then the other side, try to activate that standing leg, and you'll go inhale, exhale, and again, inhale, exhale. And you can kind of pull in a little bit on your kick so that you can get a little bit farther. It's okay to move a little bit. Inhale, exhale, and put it down. Then you can lift your hips out or lift your hips up. Take the foam roller out. Let your spine come back to neutral. Take a few breaths. Rock up or roll to your side to get up. Breathe. Take some breaths. Let your body come back to neutral until you know that you're not going to get vertigo or get dizzy from having your head below your heart for a period of time. Okay, so that was day 1 second. Okay, so that was day 17 of March Madness. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, and I will see you tomorrow for day 18. Have a great day. I hope you enjoy this exercise. Bye, guys.